Got a new fish house on wheels, and we're pulled out on the ice. Hooked behind my pickup truck. Boy, she sure looks nice. Got a furnace with a thermostat. Bunks on all four walls.
Thanks everybody, we're out here again on Lake Constance. Third night in a row. Second night I'm getting some video. We're fishing for crappies again, sitting about 20 feet of water with little green glowing lures and minnows. I'm out here with my brother Ben. You can't really see him, it's pretty dark. He's got his headlamp on. That's a necessity, especially for fishing at night. We actually got a bunch of lights. We got this little magnetic LED one I showed you last night. My minnow's starting to bounce. I wonder if that's a good sign. I got my headlamp, as you can see right here, kinda. And then we got this little house lamp, which is pretty decent. Let them take it all the way under if they're gonna bite it. Make them hold it down unless it comes floating up, which they did a few times. Sunflower heater not running yet. It's kind of warm in here. It's about 20 degrees out. It's really nice. Yesterday it was about 2 or less when I was out here, and it's way nicer tonight. We're out here after crappies again tonight. Like I said, the biggest one I got last night was 11 inches, and none of them were smaller than 9 that I kept, and I got a full limit. So I'm pretty happy his minnow's starting to go. Hopefully we're going to get a couple on camera. It's going to be quite a bit easier tonight now that we have 2 people, because if I start getting a bite, I can give him the camera and he can start filming, and if he starts getting a bite, I can start filming him. The only trouble is when 2 fish start going at once, and generally we miss that, which is not bad. I'd love to have 2 fish going at once. That would be great. Like I said, about 10 feet up. Hoping to find some crappies. Hope you enjoyed the last video. I didn't get any good footage of crappies. I got some good decent bite footage, but I didn't actually get that fish. We're only going to be out here for a couple hours, so hopefully it'll pick up real quick. Okay, Ben's bobber had been bouncing like his minnow had, and his minnow was moving a lot, and then he said he had a short little tap bite, and then we both noticed it stopped kind of doing, you see mine's doing the minnow bob there. It's just kind of bouncing up and down. His has stopped doing that completely, but it did keep moving across the hole, and now it's not moving at all. So Ben, pick up your rod real slow and careful.
Okay.
Reel in your slack and lift it up. It's like you're setting don't set the hook hard. Just lift up until you feel weight against you. No. Was he there?
No, that was the ice.
Oh, that was the ice holding it?
Yeah.
Okay, so there wasn't a fish there. I was mistaken. It kind of looked like a fish. You notice his bobber's not bouncing much, which is goofy. Like I said, I keep saying this every time I do a video. You notice neither of us have a Vexlar. We don't have a Vexlar. We don't have an underwater camera. We don't have nothing. We don't have anybody around us with a Vexlar except one guy who just left, and he said they are stacked up everywhere. But they're not looking at jigs. They're looking at dead sticks where the minnow's just sitting there and they're eating when they feel like it. He said they're just crawling all over the place. He says they're eating when they feel like it, and you can't make them bite. In a little while here, because I haven't even gotten touched yet. Ben's had 2 good bites so far, and he's only caught 1 fish. The guy that gave us the tip also gave us one of his that he caught, which is pretty nice of him. That's one thing I want to talk about. When you're out on a lake and you're having success, and you go outside or you hear someone outside talking like they're going to pack up and leave because they're not getting anything, share what you're doing with them. Tell them what's working for you, tell them where it's working for you, and just like me, if you're polite and courteous and nice, you might get a good tip. You saw that last night, and we're back out here. We did get a couple. We're gonna hang out a little bit longer. Ben's got school in the morning, but hopefully we can run into a few more fish. But like I said, always be courteous to the people that are fishing around you, and talk with them, be reasonable, fish legally, fish happy, and have fun. That's the biggest parts of fishing. It's called fishing, not catching. You getting on one?
No.
Then why are you pulling it up?
I'm sorry.
Like I said, the guy said he's dead sticking. I'm just letting his line lay. But I'm actually going to tie on my forage minnow that I've gotten some good crappie action on the past week. Here we go. We'll try and... Is there a fish on there?
No, it's kind of... I don't know what's going on.
Oh, your slip knot's caught.
No, it...
Oh, is it wrapped?
It's
All right.
wrapped.
This is the forage minnow I was talking about. It's pink. It'll glow pink too. Here, we'll get her. We'll get her glowing here. What? Is it just wrapped, Goofy? As you notice, once again, we don't have the sunflower on. I'm sorry, it's super dark. My light's not shining on the hole like it's supposed to be. I can see my bobber, but you're not able to see it on here. There we go. We'll try and get you to see the glow. As you can see, that's the glow, and that's only after about 30 seconds. So we'll get her down and see what happens. Ben's gonna get a fish here in a minute. I'm almost positive this time. Put your rod in your hand. Can you feel it? Put your finger on the line. Lift it up just a little bit. See if he'll follow it up. Sometimes if you lift it, if they're there and you lift it, they'll chase it and hit it on the fall. Alright, while we're waiting for that one. As you can see, I did switch to the forage. As you can't see, obviously, I guess. I did switch to that forage minnow. That's going down over the minnow hook through the lips. Trying to find Mr. Crappie. Which hopefully Ben's going to get here shortly. Because so far we've only caught one. We got two laying on the ice because, like I said, that guy gave us one. Borrowed us one. Gave us one. On here. Alright, you can start reeling, bud. Ben's got one on here. We're going to get a crappie finally. It's probably the last one of the night. Our heater's dying and he's got to get home. He's got school in the morning. That looks like probably the best one of the night. That's quite a good crappie. Good. A light shining on him. Ooh, he sucked that in pretty good. He took that pretty hard, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's Ben's first crappie in about an hour. And I will say this right now. Hold him up. Oh, that's a beaut. That's a beautiful little crappie, Benny. Great fish. Great fish to end the night on. And I will say this right now. I promised him before we got out here that if I caught two fish, he would catch one. He didn't believe me. He never ever catches crappies. Very rarely does he catch a crappie. And I told him if he catches two fish, or if I catch two fish, he will caught one. Well, tonight I caught 4 fish, and he caught 2. So I think I made pretty good on my promise. We'll keep this one throw on the ice. That makes 6 for the night. Our heater just died, so we'll probably put our lines down and let them sit while we work on packing up. So, alright. Alright, that's it for the night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 crappies between about 9 and 10 inches. I don't think we got any bigger than that. They're pretty decent, you know. Wasn't a terrible night. Could have been better. Could have been worse. It's, you know, not perfect. No night of fishing ever is. Or, well, they're very hard to come by. But thanks to this lovely gentleman who's been sitting in this fish house, you can barely see it. Those are the reflector strips. He's been sitting in there the past few nights. He says he's had them all winter. So thanks to him, we've had some good luck fishing in here. We're going to say goodbye to Ben. He's trying to catch one last one before we leave. And that's it for the night. Good luck fishing.
Got a new fish house on wheels, and we're pulled out on the ice. Hooked behind my pickup truck. Boy, she sure looks nice. Got a furnace with a thermostat, bunks on all 4 walls.